Oh, it's the YouTube show. What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy, Crypto Batman. Yes, Crypto Batman in the city of Jerusalem, chilling on the one of the main streets that are very empty right now because it has been raining. But this is one of the main streets in Jerusalem called Ben Yehuda. Um, but yeah, anyways, I wanted to step outside for a little bit because I've been doing things, struggling with things that I need to take a break for a while and really get some fresh air. Um, at this point, you know, I really needed to step outside for a little bit and get some fresh air. Um, you know, it's a real, it's a real struggle what's happened out here, guys. You know, I think that a lot of things need to change. Um, you know, I think a lot of things need to change. Um, you know, people are simply not going to put up with this. What's happening with arbitraging? It's inexcusable at this point. I think. And I'm not blaming anything for anybody. That's not why I'm here and what I'm doing today. I am simply, and every time I try to make a video, which I have, the reason why I haven't made a video in a long time is because a lot of people think that when I go and make a video, they think I want to go and FUD or something like that, and that's not the case at all. Um, yes, I have deleted all of my arbitraging videos because I'm not going to support something that is screwing people at this particular time, whether it's for the short time, whether it's for the long term, whether it's for the sustainability, whether I don't care. You simply do not screw your investors, no matter what's happening behind the scenes. I don't care. That is not right to do so. And right now, you're getting screwed. I'm getting screwed. We're all getting screwed with this gas thing, with the price, with, nothing is moving. Nothing's moving, you know. And I have a lot of problems that I have to deal with. And I simply don't know how I'm going to deal with them because um, they're a little bit, you know, they're a little bit hard to deal with at this point. Um, and I've made lots of mistakes. Whale muted an unofficial. Who wants to make an unofficial channel? Yeah, and people will continue to be mad. You can't blame people for being mad right now. Sorry. This is a time where you really cannot blame people for being mad at what's happening with arbitraging. You simply cannot blame people. You can't. You can't blame them for being mad. People have money in this. People have put their trust and faith and their backing with David and arbitraging. I mean, and to disappear and to, ignore or, say that you have other things that you need to do is unacceptable. I don't care at this point, you know? It's just unacceptable to, like, there's a lot of things that have happened to me. I'm not going to discuss them because, I don't want to create any more panic than there is. But there have been a lot of things that have happened to me with arbitraging recently that are really unacceptable. If they happen to any other person, I bet you $1,000,000 that person would blow up and really cause a big scene. Because the way I've been treated is really not okay. It's really not okay what's happening here. I have money in my platform, in my ABOT. I currently cannot get my money out. And nobody seems to give a shit that I have money there and I can't get it out. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit that I have money there, you know? I don't know if I can see the chat. You know, I have money in arbitraging and I can't get it out. My A bot is locked. I have asked numerous times to unlock my bot. I have waited over a month now, and I haven't said a damn word to anybody up until now because I do not want to cause a scene. But now I'm going to cause a scene because I have problems in the background happening to me right now that I need to deal with, and I really don't have anything else to lose. I don't have nothing to lose right now. I don't care. Like like, you're gonna lock my money into arbitraging? Go ahead. We'll do whatever. You're gonna block my IP addresses to try to contact support? Go ahead. Do that. It really doesn't matter to me at this point. People they do not care. They simply do not care, or they don't care for people's situations. You know, people are getting screwed left and right here. Things are not changing. Maybe there is no solution to this point. Maybe there is no solution to what's happening here. Because as I see it, things just keep getting worse and worse and worse. Nothing gets better. And we haven't gotten consistent profits since I'd say a little bit before December. A little bit before December, we haven't gotten consistent profits up until now. No, nothing. Now I've been able to make profits here and there, but it's nowhere close to where my investment is currently valued at. It's nowhere near that. And now, there's no point in having a big bot anymore. There's no point in having a large A bot anymore because unless you have 50,000 tokens, you're getting screwed. Everybody's getting 500 tokens no matter what kind of size A bot. So there's no incentive to have a big size A bot. Now for this gas thing, it's bullshit. Just want to let you know. This gas thing, the way it's structured, is bullshit. And nobody is going to pay for gas. I'm not paying for gas. I'm letting my bun run out and I'm done, man. Until things change. I am done, dude. I have so many problems. And yeah, it's not arbitraging's fault and they're not responsible for them, but a little sympathy would be nice. Like, I think we can all agree that, if your profits are locked in when they're not supposed to be locked in, you'd be a little bit angry, right? I mean, I think a lot of people would be more angry than I am right now and probably do a lot worse things than I am right now than making a video. But, so, it's just ridiculous. I do not support this gas thing because you know what's happening? Here's what happened. Let's do a rundown of the gas, okay? Let's do a rundown of what the gas and what they're doing with the gas, okay? Here we go. You're paying gas, right? Okay? And you're handing, instead of arbitraging tokens, you're handing Ethereum to them. And they're doing what they want with that Ethereum. Now they're telling us that they're using that Ethereum to do buybacks. Okay, let's just give them the benefit of the doubt and say they're doing that. Fine, no problem. The buybacks aren't doing shit for the price. And that was the whole point of buybacks. Okay? If you really want to help the price and really want to help people, how about you use the buybacks, use the ETH, and buy at the ABOT price token on the exchange? Why don't you buy at the ABOT price on the exchange instead of buying at 11 cents? But no, they don't want to because it's more convenient for them to buy at 11 cents than it is for them to buy at 60 or 70 cents to help us make profits, right? And then redistribute those tokens at 60 cents. So they have to pay less tokens to us. I think that's a lot of bullshit to me. I think that's a lot of fucking bullshit. Like, if there are profits coming from ABOT, where are those profits? Where are the profits for the ABOT? Why, don't be angry, bro. I have a lot to be angry about, and if it was anybody else in my situation, they would all together leave arbitraging and probably curse out David and everything else in the book. Okay, you don't know what's going on in the background of my life, and you don't want to know what's going on, man. Simple as that. I'm not saying that ABOT doesn't exist. I think ABOT does exist. I don't think ARB is scamming people, and I don't think ARB is a scam either. I think there are poorly made decisions being made right now. I think that the decisions are fucking bullshit decisions, and they need to be changed. Like, if David can't take off for a couple days and the platform falls to shit, and when he comes back, everything starts running again, maybe there needs to be other people, running the platform. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. Maybe there needs to be, other people running the platform with David, not just David. Maybe everything shouldn't fall on David, and all the decisions shouldn't fall on David all the time. That's what I think. You know, this is not the way to run a business. This is not the way to run a business at this point. Really, people are getting screwed. People are drowning. I mean, look, you thought the official Telegram group was bad. Look what happened to the unofficial Telegram group. And you think that's the worst it can get? It can get much worse. It can get much worse with more people, even some of the biggest supporters coming out and being negative now and not cheerleading the entire time. Hey man, I have no problem contributing to the ecosystem and helping out and all that stuff as long as I can make profits. At this point in time, I'm not making profits, and all you'd be doing is to pay to run your bot without making profits, and it does not make any sense whatsoever to do, and nobody should be doing that. Nobody. You should not be running your bot just to run your bot. Sorry. That's not the deal. That is not the deal. You know? That's not what arbitraging stands for, and that's not the mission statement of arbitraging. You know? Like, I don't understand, why that's okay. Like, like what happened? What happened to people? Like, really? What happened to people behind the scenes? What happened to you? You know? Like, I'm not helping my investment. What, you think I'm just gonna cheerlead and be all positive and joyful when my life is falling to shit? Yeah, okay, bro. That's real realistic, man. Yeah, you're really you're really yeah, man. I'm allowed to be angry. I'm allowed to say what I want to say. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here in my live stream. I'm not helping my investment. Guess what, bro? My investment's locked in, and I can't do anything to help it at this point because every person I turn to, every support person I turn to, blocks me, blocks my IP, ignores me, and that's it. They don't do anything to help me, and that's bullshit. My investment is locked in. I want my investment to not be locked in, and I want to be able to stop my ABOT when I want to stop my ABOT, and that's the end of it, dude. And if it was you, you would want the same thing for yourself. It's reasonable to ask for that. I'm not asking for fucking anything else besides to unlock my ABOT and let me be able to take out of my ABOT if I want to. So, you know, you guys can come in here and FUD and say this is fake, that is fake. That's fine. I'm not here to do that. All I'm here to do is to tell you that I think that there's some business decisions that are being made that are not business decisions. They're just not at this point, man. They're just to stall for time for whatever reason. Um, you know, just come out and make an announcement and tell us what is really going on here. If you can't fix the problem, tell us you can't fix the problem. That's the end of the story. You know. I mean, like, there are so many other people in this platform that haven't gotten their ROI yet, that haven't gotten anything back yet, that have been this entire time on 100% reinvest because they believe in David and they believe in ARB. And right now, ARB and David are shitting all over those people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that's the way it is. That's the way I feel right now, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that agree with me. I'm not saying that ARP is going away and ARP is gonna just lock up. And no, I'm not saying that, man. I'm not saying that I took the risk. You would love to know what risk I took. Yeah, right. You would love to know what I did for where There's more to that than you think you know. Really, friend. So don't speak. Really, you don't know what is going on with anything. Really. So Keep the faith, ARB will come back. Man, you know, we keep saying, like I said, I've said this, like, you're like, we say this every single week. ARB is coming back. ARB is coming back. ARB is gonna pump. ARB is gonna pump. Nothing's gonna happen, guys. There's no pump. The token price is not gonna go up. It's gonna stay here. Because the company has the incentive to keep the price here. They don't have any incentive to keep the price higher because it works out for them. They can keep everything running. You understand? Like, does that make sense? Like, which is kind of boggling to me because why wouldn't you want to? Why wouldn't you want to make the sentiment positive? You know, the only way you're going to make the sentiment positive is if the price goes up. That's the only way. No news, no bank card, no nothing is going to make anything positive. I'm sorry. That's the truth. You don't like the truth, that don't be here. That's the truth, and everybody knows that if the price doesn't go up, the sentiment isn't going to be positive. The price is what matters. That's the only thing that matters in this project. It's the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters. Nothing. No amount of innovation, no amount of anything else could change the fact of the price being low. You can't control the price. You would love to believe they can't control the price. Yeah, okay. Whatever. I'm not going to go into that, though. I mean, the price is the only thing that matters. And that's the only thing they should be focusing on, is the price and making people profits day after day after day. If they can't do that anymore, then arbitraging is no longer a project. It's no longer a project, and it's no longer useful as passive income. End of story. It's no longer useful as passive income if people can't make profits. I mean, I'm not speaking FUD here. I'm speaking truth. You know, people can't make passive income. People can't make passive income, man. Nobody can make any income. And how long are we gonna sit here and just let this happen? What I think everybody should do is don't pay for gas. Everybody should stop their ABOT, hit that 10% stop. Everybody stop it all at once, and let's see what happens. It will force them to do something. It will force them to do something and say something. Otherwise, we're just going to be sitting here, and the price is going to go down even further. Look, I said this over a month ago when the price was at 25 cents, that things are going to keep continuing to go down and down and down until something changes. And nothing has changed. Nothing. Okay, they put gas in, but what did they do with gas? Instead of doing the right thing with gas, they fucked you with gas. Where is the mindset with that, to fuck you with gas? Like, how does that help? How does that help? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And I have so many fucking problems right now. You wouldn't believe. And yeah, it's my own damn fault. You're absolutely correct. It's my own damn fault. And it's a lesson for anybody to, not do this. I am not, and I put my name and my face behind this shit. Like, dude, this is not okay. Oh, yeah, and they're shutting down the official Telegram. Yeah. Well, that should have been done a long time ago. Because the official Telegram is not really productive in any way, At least be productive. If you're going to complain or, be productive while you do it and come up with solutions or, I don't know, like, don't just, like, cry about stuff. Come up with solutions. Like, I came up with the solution or somebody else came up with the solution. He talked to me about it. I think it's Charlie, right? Charlie came up with this solution. He said, basically, to take our ETH payouts, right, or our ETH gas, right, the company takes ETH from us, take that ETH, okay, and buy our tokens at the ABOT price on the exchange. Charlie Kelso came up with this idea. It is a fantastic idea that should be implemented today. It should be implemented today, not tomorrow, not a week from now, and not fucking 6 months from now. Today. Unless you don't want anybody else left in your community, you better start buying our tokens at the ABOT price where you peg the price at. Like, how is it fair? Tell me something. How is it fair to peg the price at something and then not buy our tokens at that price? Like, what the fuck? You know? How is that fair? Tell me how that's fair. Listen, I'm able to. I'm willing to work with people. I'm willing to work with this if people can tell me how what's happening right now is fair. How? Tell me. Does anybody have a solution of how this right now is fair? Hmm? No, nobody does because it's not fair and it's bullshit. And they should be ashamed of themselves. They're probably laughing about it while we're here fucking drowning. I mean, it's really not okay, and it's not, you know, you don't think anything, whatever, man. Like, but soldiers, shouldn't they be buying our tokens at the ABOT price on the exchange instead of buying them at 11 cents if they wanted to help people and because they pegged it at that price, they should be buying at that price, right? Or am I just crazy? Or am I just crazy that that's what they should be doing? And yeah, you can tell me everybody has their own. Everybody thinks they have a solution. Everybody thinks they should be doing this or they should. But like then come up with something. Then at least come up with a different plan that actually benefits the investors. Like none of these plans that are happening right now are benefiting us. They are fucking us. And no matter what happens, the platform makes their fees and makes their money no matter what happens. So they're making money, you know? Unless they want to keep the price suppressed. Well, I think they do want to keep the price suppressed. And I think a lot of people agree with me now. I said this a couple weeks ago that was the case. And I think a lot of, that's what they're doing. They're suppressing the price for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why it makes sense. Maybe to them as a company it makes sense, but to investors, like if they don't have investors, they don't have a company. Like, do you understand that? If you don't have a community, you don't have a company, and you go bankrupt. You know what I mean? That's like that's business 101. Like, come on. Like, so how about you make your community happy by buying our tokens at the ABOT price instead of this bullshit buying it at 11, like, because they're buying it at 11 cents, it's dragging the price down because people are forced to undercut to pay for gas. Like, what the fuck? And nobody can make a damn dime because of all the fees and all the undercutting fees, and you're forced to undercut now, we were against undercutting, and now we have to undercut. You understand? To pay for fucking shit. Like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand the mentality of this. I don't understand David, and I don't understand what's happening here. Like, it takes one day to come out and say something and show your face. Like, no matter what you're dealing with, I don't care. Like, you have a company, you have a responsibility to your investors. You told them this, and now keep your word. Keep your word that you told them this, and you're gonna do this. Or give us all our money back. Give us all our, all our, funds back from the ABOT, and close it down. That's the only two solutions. You know what I mean? Just pay out everybody their ABOT, and close the shop, and move on to your next project, whatever it is. Like just don't leave us in limbo. You know what I mean? I can't auction my bot because my bot is locked. Calling me. I'm outside. Doing a video. What? Arbitrage. Nothing. It's fine. What's this? So, it's still locked. I thought they removed all restrictions. No, my shit's been locked for over a month, and I've been fucking begging for them to fucking, which I don't have to do to unlock it. Like it's like the hardest thing for them to do is to unlock my bot. Like my bot will make the biggest difference if I want to stop it. It's gonna crash the entire platform if I, unlock my bot. Like, come on, dude, get it. Like, the fuck, dude. Like, I have the right to be fucking angry at this point because, like, I can't get my money out, and I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to get my shit locked. Like, that's not fair. That's not fair, you know. If I knew that, whatever. They are, yeah. They're buying at the lowest. What do you mean? You're giving your funds to them, and they're doing what they want with it. Whether it's buybacks, whether it's to fund something else, I don't know exactly because you can't see when you pay for gas. You click that button, right? You are sending them ETH. Okay, it's not an automatic buy where you can. It's not like when you send ETH to your A buy and it does an automatic buy on the exchange. This is you press, to fund the gas and you send them ETH directly, and that's it. There's no buys, there's no nothing on the spot. They'll buy later on when they want to. It shouldn't work like that. Like, it makes everything worse, and it makes you makes you look sketchy, and it makes you look like you're doing something wrong. Like, why put like, arbitraging has put themselves in the worst positions that they can possibly put themselves as looking like scammers. Like, they're not scammers, but I'm saying they have put themselves in these positions of looking like scammers. The BVI license, which is not their fault, but still. Now that the ETH, we don't know where the ETH's going. Now, like, be transparent a little bit. You said that they put out an announcement saying that, they're using for buybacks. Okay, but where are the buybacks? Why is there no price increase? There are, how many A-bots there are? There are shit tons of A-bots, and there should be at least a price increase, right? There is no price increase. There is a price drop that's happening and continuously happening over time until we hit that 5 cent point. Okay? If there were buybacks and if they were doing buybacks correctly, the price should be going up steadily or should be staying in the same spot, but it's going down and it continues to go down. So something is not right here, and a lot of people agree with me, and it's not just me saying it. I'm not fudding or trying to cause problems or whatever else the support team wants to think about me or how they want to see me as whatever, right? I don't really care about, how they see me, okay? I want this shit to succeed, but at this point, like, they're putting themselves in the worst position they could probably put themselves in, Like, why do this to yourself? Why torpedo your own fucking platform? Why? Why are you torpedoing your own platform? For what reason? That's what you're doing. Even if it's not intentionally. You know what I mean? People see it as intentionally because the way you're operating, the way you are functioning and putting things in place, you're torpedoing things. Like, just cut it out. But anyways, I gotta go. I got shit to handle. And that's my rant for the day. And I hope everybody has a good day and things get better at this point, because things need to get better at this point, or I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm trying to fight. You don't know how many messages I've sent David. You would love to see how many messages I've sent David over the past couple of days. Probably over 500. Let's put it this way. Over 500 messages. Okay? Because I've been trying to get answers and trying to get things moving, and nobody seems to want to get things moving. So